If your parents are over 50, there's something you need to hear, and you may not realize how important it is until it's too late. This video was inspired by a powerful story about someone who reconnected with his grandfather by learning his native language. That story made us think, how many moments do we miss just because we think we have more time? Today, we're talking about why small acts of connection with our aging parents or grandparents matter more than we realize. As our parents grow older, they often start feeling like they're fading into the background. They won't always say it, but many elderly people silently feel forgotten. Research shows that millions of older adults around the world report feeling invisible. This isn't just about loneliness, it affects mental health, self-worth, and even how they view aging itself. The more disconnected they feel, the more they retreat, and the more isolated they become. But here's the truth. It doesn't take grand actions to make a difference. Asking them about their childhood, showing interest in their culture, listening, these things matter more than you know. Even learning a few words in their native language can light up their face. These gestures don't just show love, they bring meaning, belonging, and dignity back into their lives. When people lose a parent or grandparent, their deepest regrets are often about what they didn't do. The questions they never asked, the time they didn't make, the calls they postponed. And by the time they realize it, the chance is gone. Don't wait for loss to remind you of what mattered most. Sometimes, we don't realize we're in the good old days until they're gone. Let me share something real. I lost my grandmother years ago. She was wise, loving, and full of stories I never got to hear. She spoke a dialect I didn't understand well, and I never bothered to learn it. I thought I had more time. I thought she'd always be there. But now that I'm older, I wish I had listened more. Now I ask myself, how many memories, lessons, and stories did I miss? And how many of those would have helped me today? Now, my parents are still here. But I'm starting to notice the distance, not in miles, but in meaning. We speak the same language, but not always from the same world. We disagree often, on culture, faith, values, and maybe it's not about the topics. Maybe it's about the fact that I haven't made the effort to truly understand their world, their roots. It's not just about words, it's about presence, respect, connection. So, what can you do? Ask them how they grew up. What dreams they had. What scared them. What made them proud. Try to learn the songs they love, the foods they miss, the wisdom they carry. See the human behind the parent. The soul behind the wrinkles. Connection is not about being perfect, it's about being present. It's not the big gestures that stay, it's the little ones we do consistently. If you're lucky enough to still have your parents or grandparents around, take action today. Call them. Visit them. Ask that one question you've always wondered. Say, I love you, even if it feels awkward. Because someday, you'll look back, and these small moments will be the ones you'll remember the most. If this message connected with you, like, comment, and share it. Tell us in the comments, what's one thing you'll do differently with your parents or grandparents starting today? Your story might inspire someone else to reconnect while they still have the chance.